So we went and saw. I saw Bumblebee. We both saw Bumblebee together.
Because we're friends.
Now this year, you're going to actually take me to the movies, right?
Yes, I'm taking
It's not going to be like,
movies.
oh, I went and saw a movie, and we didn't invite George because we're horrible people.
It's my New Year's resolution for 2019 to invite George to more movies.
And you saw Aquaman.
I did, because I knew you wouldn't go.
You can't pay me to see Aquaman.
Even though you like the director, I couldn't pay you to go.
I can't even. Like, I don't even like Namor. Like,
Right.
And he's in Marvel. I'm not going to see fucking Namor with, like... I can't see Aquaman. I don't want to see Aquaman.
How do you say his name?
Namor? I don't know. Fuck you. How do you say Namor?
Namor.
Who said that?
Everybody.
Fishman is what I call him with the pointy ears. Namor.
Namor.
Aquaman.
Okay.
Aquaman.
So Aquaman, we'll talk about first because I saw it, and you're not going to want to talk about it much because you hate DC.
Played by the guy, played by Khal Drogo.
Jason Momoa, who is the second time as Aquaman.
Or is that the guy from Rocky? Who's Khal?
Ivan Drago was Rocky.
Drago.
And
Okay,
that's the wonderful Dolph Lundgren.
Yes.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies. We didn't see Creed 2.
I totally slept on Creed 2, and I feel bad about it because Creed was amazing.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when it comes out on demand.
We'll see it on demand. So, Aquaman, second time as Aquaman, Jason Momoa.
Mm-hmm.
This is James Wan's first turn in the DC cinematic universe, and I think he hit a home run with it. I know a lot of people have some problems with it. It is a CGI fest. What could you expect, though? It takes place mostly underwater, and then in the desert for some reason, but I digress. So, Jason Momoa is just this big bohunk beefcake Aquaman. He says a bunch of fun quippy lines. He's hot for Mira, who is Amber Heard, who's oddly enough Johnny Depp's ex-wife, post-Absinthe. And they go on a world-spanning adventure to try to stop the Atlanteans from overtaking civilization and humanity.
Does he have gills in the movie?
He doesn't have gills.
Do you see the gills?
You don't see the gills.
How does he swim underwater?
He just does.
How does he have sex with fins?
He has a penis.
They show it?
You don't see it.
Well, they showed Batman's penis.
They certainly did show Batman's penis.
Collector's
item.
No aquacock.
No aquacock. So here's the thing. He is half human, half Atlantean. Now, there are 7 different, I will call them, tribes of Atlantis. And there are some who are straight-up fish people, some who are straight-up seahorse people, and there's some who are mostly humanoid people. So, yeah, they got the dangling bits.
Is Madison from Splash in it?
No, Madison from Splash isn't it. And I looked. That would be a good Easter egg.
Because I figured she was probably an Aqua woman.
Sorta.
Did they explain why he got such a lame name at any point in any of these movies?
Because he was created in, like, the 60s?
Aquaman.
It wasn't really hard to put it over the plate back then.
Like, I mean, I guess it's better than Fishman.
Iceman.
Okay,
you have, like, a guy named Iceman.
But he's made out of ice.
Right, but still, the Beast.
Fishman.
It's right on the nose. I know it's right on the nose, but they weren't thinking too, outside the box back in the Comics Code days.
Does Aquaman deserve his own movie?
Oh, absolutely. And I would have not said that in the past after seeing this movie. Well, look, let's face it. Superman, Man of Steel sucked. Batman, Superman sucked. Justice League sucked so bad. So it's the people who are not just Superman and Batman who are actually bringing it home, who actually have fun movies. Like, if you like the Fast and the Furious movies, it is the Fast and the Furious version of Aquaman. Don't you wag your head?
That's the worst comparison ever.
It is, but that's what it is.
Are they in fish boats? Or are they in duck boats? So they're riding duck boats and crashing into things.
Well, sharks. They're riding sharks. Krakens. They're riding both submarines. It's like the Fast and the Furious with Aquaman. Don't listen to this guy.
This makes no sense. It's the worst comparison ever.
It's a fine comparison.
Is The Rock in it?
It doesn't need to be in it.
Well,
The Rock's in everything else, and God bless him. We love The Rock.
So what do you think? Do you recommend people run and go see this movie?
I would say, yeah, absolutely.
Is there going to be an Aquaman 2 now?
It made enough money that they'll totally make an Aquaman 2.
So they'll never make a Justice League 2, but they'll make an Aquaman 2.
They're eventually going to make a Justice League 2 because they're gluttons for punishment. But it might not be the same Justice League you saw before because Wonder Woman is awesome, Aquaman's awesome, and Shazam looks great too.
Do we need Superman and Batman to make a Justice League 2?
Absolutely not.
Like, really? I mean, who cares?
There are so many different versions of the Justice League that existed just fine without Batman and Superman.
I mean, there's Shazam. Shazam is basically Superman and Jace.
Basically Superman and Jace without the kryptonite allergy.
Exactly. Like, I don't even know why there's a Superman except Shazam.
Well, now you got Shazam.
And he starts with an S, ends with an M. Shazam.
Perfect.
Superman Shazam.
Close enough. I like it.
I'm very upset that Shaquille O'Neal's not in this one. Very upset. Very, very, very upset. I'm so, distraught that Shazam is not Superman. Shazam is not Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, Kazam, he was the wizard in Kazam, and not to be that whole Mandalay effect with people who thought it was actually Sinbad, but yes.
I have no idea what you just fucking said. I am not going to see Aquaman. I do not recommend it. Aquaman, 3 thumbs down. Like, everything's down. Don't go see Aquaman. Can we tip a little bit of alcohol right now in sympathy to our long-lost Marvel brother, Drax the Destroyer, has been killed.
They killed Drax the Destroyer?
They killed him in the comic books. Like, they were just like, hey, Batista, eat an ass.
That's a long way to go.
Yes, they killed him in the comic books to fuck over Batista.
Well, you know what? He did just fine. He just landed the role in Dune, the remake of Dune, so he's all right.
Suicide Squad. Like, really?
Is he in Suicide Squad?
Isn't that what he's doing?
Yeah, doing Dune.
But no, he was doing the other movie with the guy who, James Gunn's new movie. He's doing Suicide Squad, too.
He'll do that, too. Listen, Batista ain't hurting for work, man.
He's Bane or something. I don't know.
That would be awesome.
I'm just making shit up. It's DC.
Oh,
Nobody really cares.
You know I'm gullible.
Drax is actually dead.
Oh, yeah. So,
Drax is really dead.
I mean, Marvel can be a little bit vindictive
about
some stuff.
They killed off the Fantastic Four. They killed the entire franchise because they couldn't get the movie rights back. Marvel will fuck you. Like, that's why they're so much better. Like, dude, like, eat a bag of dicks.
And all DC's going to show you is Batman's peen. Marvel, they're going to fuck you over.
And they don't even... I'm not even get to that. Batman's peen.
I just want to say Batman.
So, Bumblebee. I gotta be honest, I'm a little upset that Bumblebee did not get the attention it deserved, considering it was 1,000,000 times better than Aquaman.
So, knowing that you haven't seen Aquaman, I will tell you it was better than Aquaman. Bumblebee was actually, I'll be very honest with you here, I did love Aquaman. I thought it was a really fun movie. Bumblebee is a far superior movie on every single level. However, it got buried that weekend. It didn't even get buried by Aquaman. It got his ass beat by Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. I mean, it didn't do as bad as the Sherlock Holmes movie.
Well, I mean...
that one got massacred. But it got... Bumblebee, and I haven't seen what it's done since. It's possible it's doing better. We went the second week, and there was a decent crowd in there for it.
Oh, yeah.
I hope it does well, because it is the best Transformers movie to date.
Oh, hands down.
Hands down.
And I really hope that they continue in this version of the Transformers universe.
Mm-hmm.
It is so reverent to people who loved Transformers for their entire lives. If you loved Beast Wars, if you loved the G1, if you loved all that stuff, like, they really take seriously presenting the Transformers as you grew up with them and as you've loved them your entire life. And that said, they did a great job putting it in the 80s and having fun with it.
I felt it was Transformers, Transformers First Class.
Yes.
Okay. It was a reboot, like X-Men First Class was like, oh, we fucked up with X3.
Oh yes.
Like, we buried ourselves the last 3-4 Michael Bay Transformers movies. We're gonna do something different. It has the bulky Transformers. It has the fun music. It takes place in the 80s. I think they shoehorned a little too much. I think we have the rights to every song ever because we're Paramount, so we're gonna shoehorn it all in there. We're going to do a different episode. We're going to have a whole conversation about how the 80s is being a little overdone right now, because I just finished, I'm watching Narcos now. They're even hamming it up in the 80s. I find everything is now trying too hard to be Stranger Things.
Well, yeah.
And it's weird, because millennials, from what I hear, are big on the 90s. So I don't know. So
they're really kind of missing the boat by kind of just sandwiching the 80s
Because I think they're going, because it's Gen Xers making this stuff. I think that's what's going on.
Yeah.
But I loved Bumblebee. It's basically the story of the Iron Giant. There are a lot of elements from the first Transformers movie in there.
We are so on the same page again.
Yeah, it's Iron Giant. I mean, it really is. The very strong female protagonist. John Cena felt like he was playing two roles. It felt, and I could be wrong, like he did this whole movie as the evil, but not evil, not the bad guy evil, but the giant asshole commander of the army, I play big douchebag asshole army person. Oh, I hate robots. I feel like halfway through they're we gotta make you sympathetic. Let's slow it down and rewrite a whole lot of shit, because it does feel like he played two different characters in this movie.
Do you think that there was some point halfway through where they go out one night, maybe they're in the hotel room, they see blockers and they go, oh wow, he's funny.
He's funny. Maybe we should make
Maybe we did this completely wrong.
I feel like they did. I could be wrong, but I just felt like John Cena's character changed from the beginning to the end of it, which isn't bad.
No, well, he changed in a way where it wasn't a natural progression throughout the storyline.
It felt like rewrites.
It felt kind of like he was on a certain path, and then they kind of shoehorned that thing in the beginning to make him seem a little more funny and fun.
Yeah.
And then he's suddenly all right, he's good now.
Yeah, I felt that way. I thought They did a nice job with him. I think he did a great job acting.
Yeah.
I think he's got a good future ahead of him. I think the girl who plays the character, whose name I don't remember, also Charlie did a very good job.
Great job.
Bumblebee was Bumblebee. They explain why he doesn't speak in the next few movies, so that's good. They set it up so it either could go into a sequel or it could go right into the first Transformers movie.
Either way,
So
and I hope it goes not into the first Transformers movie.
I think it made enough money. I just think it didn't make Aquaman money.
Yeah.
Which is just sad. The other thing is, the only complaint I have about this movie is I felt the bad guy, the Decepticons they used in it were genericons. Like, they're just too... Like, they have, in the beginning, in the heavily CGI beginning of it, which might as well have been a cartoon, they had Soundwave, and they had Starscream, and they had every major character. They had the tapes popping out, they had blocky robots, everyone was in there. And then they just kind of sent 2 rando Decepticons to go chase after Bumblebee.
The job Squadicons.
Exactly. It was 2 triple changers that aren't even the triple changers from the actual series. I mean, RC is in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, in the second scene, RC is in it. I'm like, holy shit, it's RC looking like RC. But then what they send to our world is just randocons.
I thought we were going to get Starscream.
So, and he is in it. They cut to Cybertron, but again, the anime is so heavily CG that it doesn't even...
It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, but Bumblebee in our universe, in the main story, actually looks very good. I'm very impressed with, with the animation of him. I was impressed with the whole movie. 2 thumbs up. Definitely go see it if you get a chance. I don't know if you have to see it in the movies, but definitely worth your while. This is, if you are completely jaded by the Transformers franchise, you'll be pleasantly surprised by this movie.
Can we talk real quick about a movie that I wish I'd seen in the movie?
Mary Poppins, The Return.
Yeah, I wish I'd seen that too.
I saw Mary Poppins over the holidays. It was horrible.
Did you really?
The original one is so fucking... It's like 2.5 hours long.
Oh, it's long.
And there's no plot to it.
There's not really a plot to it.
It's so bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry I cut you off.
So, talking about things on Netflix that you were watching.
Yes.
And so I was going to get to Bird Box because I'd already seen Bandersnatch. However, I realized I had not seen A Quiet Place yet.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
I fucked up bad.
You should have saw Bird Box first.
I should have... Well, yeah. Well, I'm definitely not going to watch Bird Box now. But I should have gone to see this in theaters, in a Dolby theater, because the sound in this movie is so good. The person who's the sound designer of this movie, I didn't even have time to Google their name. Hope you get an Oscar or got an Oscar, because holy shit, the movie's great, and
I'm shocked you didn't see it when we were doing our horror lists.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I skipped over because I just kind of was like, I don't know,
because it came out very early in the year.
Yeah,
I think by then a lot of people just forgot about it. It's very good. Oh, you also had a hard time with it being John from the what's the name?
I had a hard time getting past him being Jim from The Office. However, then I watched him as Jack Ryan on Amazon, and I got over that real quick, and now he's like kind of like a badass.
It's good. I found Quiet Place to be more of an alien movie than a horror movie.
Right.
The first 15 minutes is pretty crushing, but it's very good. I also feel that they did a good job showing the creatures without making them look lame.
Yes.
Now, we haven't seen Bird Box. We were going to talk about it, but then I realized, we need Matt Giaquinto to do this.
We really do.
And I should have set up a phone call with him, but I was just...
I kind of don't want to watch Bird. Now, I will watch anything, but the minute I heard it became a challenge and people are actually walking around town in a very dangerous manner, blindfolded, I'm like, I could pass on this. I was more shocked by the amount of black women that have taken on this movie as a, passion. What's that?
I don't know. I'm the polar opposite of a black woman. But they seem to love Sandra Bullock.
Read an article or something. Well, everyone loves Sandra Bullock. She's America's sweetheart.
I mean, it is the top watched Netflix movie of all time.
Yeah, a week ago they said 45 million people with an asterisk, which I don't know what that means.
Because Netflix doesn't actually give numbers, so we don't know. But I
believe it.
That's kind of crazy. I might one day watch it. Allison has no interest in watching it, so it might have to be Hambo needs to come over and watch anything with me.
I'll do that.
You do know we have a movie theater down here.
I know.
You do not use me enough.
I know. I have trouble leaving my house in the winter sometimes. I get the sads, and I get the it's cold, and I just want to eat tacos and not leave my house because then I have to wear pants.
Bumblebee. Bumblebee. Thumbs up.
So 2 thumbs up.
Okay.